Peace, family. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, guys. We're gonna do a energy check-in today for the elemental sign of air. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, guys. I did hear somebody is feeling jaded. It could be a karmic feminine. Somebody's feeling like they were lied to, they were misled, they were misjudging you or the entire situation. They're feeling overwhelmed, very anxious, very depressed. It's panic. It's pandemonium. Pandora's box been opened. I did hear the word cousins. So this could be a cousin, or you know how when you were younger, you just refer to everybody as a cousin. It could be that sort of a situation. All right, guys, let's see. I'm going to split the deck, and you've got Oshun overflows. Generosity, wealth, auspicious blessings. Maybe this is why they're jaded. I don't know. But let's pray. Father God, I come to you with an open heart, asking for clarity in these messages for the collective. I ask you to protect us as we channel through these messages any negative energy that would like to cause any blockages, any harm, any projections, any evil eye, anything that's negative that is not aligned with your highest good. We ask you to remove it. We asked Archangel Michael to please assist us in this reading. So mote it be. All right, and the ancestor is closest to the light. All right, let's see here. Air signs, what's going on with this jaded individual? Oh my God, split the deck. And we have Oshun of envy, jealousy, self-doubt, and inadequacy. And they said, take her. Okay. All right, we're taking her. So if you didn't see it correctly, you got a green-eyed monster here. This is what the tarot read is going to be about. Your channeled message, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What does Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius need to know? What do the air signs need to know? Contemplation time. This person is contemplating now. Again with the green, guys. This person has a blocked heart chakra. They're thinking something. They're contemplating something. They're trying to put something together. They've been sat down. Ooh, they're isolated. They are at a halt. Somebody likes to talk a lot of shit. Somebody also likes to repeat the things that you say, copies off of you. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Somebody, envious being here, truly desire what you truly desire, you being the operative word. Somebody does not know what they truly desire. They have no goals. So they're contemplating about your desires. You could have known this person from childhood, but you've broken free from this person. You've established some sort of a boundary. You broke a barrier that this person was trying to create. This person didn't want you to unleash your potential. This could have been since childhood. It could also be a frequency, guys, an energy that you've just been battling since you were born, I just heard. Let's get one more for the collective. What is this about? What are we reading about? I did not do... Oh, my gosh. I didn't do a pre-shuffle, but I don't think I need to, because what in the entire fridge... Ocean floods, spite, malice, and revenge. This is what this person is thinking about. Guys, you're so protected from this person because you are doing the right thing by breaking free from this person. It was some sort of a stronghold that this person had on you, because you're like the keeper of the hidden knowledge, or you're finding out some sort of a secret. You know where the bodies are buried as far as children go. I don't know. Something here we got twice. Okay, somebody who's isolated, somebody who is at a standstill. We have self-forgiveness, somebody who can't forgive themselves. Some sort of a secret that they created, a barrier they created with a child. Let go of guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. And you have to forgive yourself. Or you have to remember who you are. Set your sights higher. You could be in a soulmate connection, or this is about a soulmate connection. Yeah, I told you, this person here is upset that you've cut the cords. You've received some sort of energetic balance. Again, with this freedom, this liberation. You liberated yourself from something. All right, guys, let's see. I am going to be using the Oceanic Tarot. And I've had this deck for a number of years now, but I never really look at the book. I just kind of like, you know, go with my knowledge of what Tarot is. So we're actually going to read from the book today. Let's see what's going on. We're going to do that with 2 decks, actually. I'm trying to just learn the definitions of the cards and the decks. So we're going to learn it together, guys. Let's see what this is all about for the air sign collective. Somebody is definitely jaded. They're upset. I heard something about arguments. I heard glass shattering. I heard fighting. I'm hearing, what do you mean you're going back? I'm seeing somebody has a weapon in their hand, guys. Somebody has a knife in their hands. Somebody could, like snakes, have a snake, or is just a snake. This person is upset because you've released them. You've contemplated something, but you could be calling something or someone in. 5 of Swords, conflict. I'm going to just pull them and then we'll read. All right, so this person's in conflict. They're arguing, I'm telling you, because maybe somebody's trying to travel towards you. I don't know. Let's see. Or you're going to be receiving some sort of communication. This could be a backfire. This could be a backfire as well. And this person is upset that something is backfiring. They want revenge. Oh boy. That flew all the way out the way. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. This person does not want the truth to come out. But the truth is coming out. The truth shall set you free. There's movement. This is a breakthrough in some sort of a... Guys, I said somebody has a knife, swords. Some violence is taking place. Somebody wants revenge. You need to be careful. You are protected, but you do need to be careful. Yeah, man. Some sort of movement forward is creating an ending for somebody. And it's a tough ending. It's a painful ending here. Somebody who's taking the reins, control over a situation. They've mastered something here. Emotionally, some sort of emotional balance here. This person might have had some sort of ego issues. Maybe they weren't taking control over the situation. Whoever this is. Could be you, could be somebody else. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Kindness. So some sort of truth that's coming in about stability to a kind person. After conflict. Competition. Competition being cut out, transitioning away from competition. Six of Swords energy. This is grounded, very grounded energy. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like it's you. Yeah, you're recovering from something here. You've gotten wise. You've listened to wise counsel. For some of you, you could be seeking therapy, or this is just you really connecting to spirit. You've recovered here. Somebody is also seeing you as wise counsel. They're wanting to recover something with you. Nine of Pentacles, gratitude. You broke away from something. Someone broke codependency here. And you're looking great as you do it, air signs. You're not needing of someone anymore. And this is causing conflict. You're not needing someone's pentacle. You have your own. She has a pentacle, that's 9, that's 10 pentacles together. You don't need this person. And then you have an offer of another pentacle, that's 11 pentacles. So it's a brand new beginning here. You're walking through some sort of a portal. It's you're fixing your finances here. And somebody is mad. The Sun, you're happy and somebody's pissed. You're happy and somebody is really upset about that. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. You've got some sort of a reward, some sort of stability. This is two people with the same plan coming together. It is 11-11 energy, twin flame energy. There could have been some drama behind this, or somebody's wanting to create some sort of drama because you're finding this stability. It could be with something that you're using your intuition on. You could be some sort of a leader, some sort of a teacher, some sort of a secret that you know. I don't know. Something that you're doing here is giving you not just luck, but this is financial freedom and generational wealth. All right. Let's get the book. Let's get the book. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. Meaning is conflict. An argument or other conflict leaves you battle worn and feeling small. This may be because someone you trusted has been cruel, unkind, or even devious, wounding your friendship, business relationship, or romance out of jealousy or a need for power. This card can also reveal communication problems in families. So somebody's upset because they're not communicating with their family right. Hurtful opposition. This card can also reveal communication problems in families, hurtful opposition, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, the situation is now out in the open. Something is out in the open about some sort of family issues that could have been hurting. Somebody was really jealous, envious on the opposing team, or they were just your ops. Or somebody's realizing that somebody is their ops within their family. They're having arguments, shame, bullying, unfairness, loss, resilience. Advice, stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but do be assertive rather than retreat. So somebody wasn't expecting you to be assertive. They wanted you to retreat. Somebody wanted you to give up your ops. They were causing some sort of family issues. The second deck we're going to use today is the Pot Tarot. Some of these are in the reverse. Some of them I'll read in the reverse. Others I will turn right side up. It depends on what Spirit says here. But we will also be reading from there. So let's see what this conflict is. This is the Pot Tarot. It's all about marijuana. So if you're like totally sensitive to weed and you don't like the smoking, and this is not the reading for you guys. This is for my smokers and my tokers. And for those who don't mind. All right, let's see. What is this Five of Swords about, please? What is going on here with this Five of Swords, with this ops? Something's been revealed. What is this here? After some sort of pause, contemplation. I can't make it up. Four of Swords. I mean, Four of Pipes. So yes, some sort of contemplation. So we went from the Four of Swords to the Five of Swords. Let's read the Four of Swords. Where is it? Where's the book? I just had it. I mean, let's read the Four of Pipes. All right, so let's see. Rest, recover, recharge, restore. Things have been rough and it's time for a time out. Whether that's from a project or a relationship, dim those lights, grab your best lighter, and seek some higher peace of mind. Somebody's needing, or you took a break. But now the truth is out as to why you've taken a break. So whether it was a relationship or somebody wanted you to, what was it that I said before? Retreat completely. Not take a break, but you took a break. How dare you? That's what I heard. How dare you not play into my plan? Right in the fridge. Ace of Pipes. That's twice. Ace of Swords, you communicated something. And this Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, or Four of Pipes, Ace of Pipes, that's Five of Swords. It's Five of Swords twice, 10 Swords. Betrayal. Somebody was betrayed. Somebody's feeling betrayed. I heard third parties feeling betrayed. Third party was cheated on, or third party could have been doing some cheating. What is this Ace of Pipes? Yeah, somebody's like not stuck anymore. Somebody doesn't like the fancy couch no more. Somebody could have been sleeping on the couch. All right, Ace of Pipes. The Ace of Pipes is a strong, positive force, announcing good things and predicting the birth of new ideas and opportunities. So you communicated to somebody after some sort of a pause, a rest that you took. And you communicated to somebody that you have a birth of a new idea, a new opportunity that's gonna, and that brought you new clarity, or that brought somebody clarity. The birth of new ideas and opportunities that bring with them new clarity and perspective. There's a change coming, and it's coming fast. So something changed quickly because the truth has now been exposed. You exposed it. Or whoever was taking a rest, a pause, and didn't retreat, exposed it. Keep expanding your mind and stay open to new echelons of your own mind's eye. You're trusting your intuition, and you're also elevating as you do it. So that was the new opportunity for you. It's something about your transformation. It's about your elevation and what you saw in your mind's eye. And trusting it will elevate you. So you created some sort of conflict without even knowing it. You just stepped into your own power here, and that created conflict. We got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. That was what was at the bottom of the deck. And the Sun twice. Could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But we do have air sign as the first thing out. Let's see what this 8 of Pipes in the reverse says. If you guys are liking this read, let me know in the comments below, or leave a like, guys. All right, so 8 of Pipes in the reverse. You're taking this self-doubt to a whole nother level. So you're not doubting yourself anymore. Whoever this is, you're standing in your own way, and it has the potential to be highly destructive. Now, somebody is doubting themselves right now. And they're taking it to a whole nother level. Swords, conflict, guys. I told you, jealousy, envy, malice, spite, knives. Somebody's being violent. That was yesterday's message too. If you're a Gemini, I mean, you're air sign. Y'all should check out that Gemini read yesterday. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was on the wrong side. You're standing in your own way, and it has the potential to be highly destructive. Being in touch with your dark feelings can be a good thing. Directing your venom at others isn't. It isn't. Oh, somebody's been sat down. Spirit sat somebody down, and somebody's feeling jaded. This person's been secluded, isolated. Directing your venom isn't. An angry stoner is an unpleasant thing. You can snap out of this if you want. This person is not stuck, but they want to stay in this. They didn't get their way. This is somebody who is spoiled. This person didn't get their way and they're upset. This could be a sibling or a cousin, like I said. It could be a family member. I see what the upright says. This is some advanced level couch lock. And it's not a good feeling. But know that it is just a feeling. It is self-imposed. And you're not actually trapped. Get out of your own head and connect with your higher consciousness for more clarity on what... Ooh. Somebody's upset because they were trying to keep you not connected to source. Not connected to your higher consciousness. Because if you did, you'd get more clarity. And during this pause, during this rest, during this conflict that this person was trying to cause in your life, instead of staying stuck, and also instead of directing your venom at others, you got a breakthrough. And you cut something out. And you spoke the truth. And that gave somebody some clarity. And somebody's upset. Somebody's upset that you're clear on something. All right. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords twice. Meaning victory. The ace reveals that you will benefit from a smart decision that leads to immediate victory. So after you took this pause, this meditative rest, right? What was it that it said in the book? After you took that pause and meditative rest, then you got this victory. You were able to communicate something. Let's see what this pause was again. Rest, recover, recharge, restore. Things have been rough and it's time for a timeout. Whether from a project or a relationship, dim those lights, grab your best lighter and seek some higher peace of mind. And this Ace of Swords says, the Ace of Pipes is strong, positive force, announcing good things and predicting the birth of new ideas and opportunities that bring with them new clarity and perspectives. Yeah, so you told somebody about this new idea and opportunity that you have. You weren't stuck anymore. It caused some sort of conflict, right? All right. You will benefit from a smart decision that leads to immediate victory. That was your immediate victory, telling this person that you have a brand new opportunity, a brand new idea. If you've been beset by uncertainty or delays to your plans, the Ace shows a breakthrough as you cut through confusion to win power and success in relationships. You make a positive new beginning. So you have a new beginning in a relationship. So you broke through confusion and you won power and success. And now you have a positive new beginning in a relationship. This card is also a sign of mental clarity. So you are sharp-witted. There may be legal victory or a triumph in an argument or debate. Keywords: beginnings, decision, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas. Again, ideas. This bright idea, use your intelligence and victory is yours. This bright idea is giving you this victory. And if it's legal, you've won the case. You've got the triumph. And somebody's seeing this and they're upset. Tell me about this Ace of Swords for my air signs. The King of Buds. That's the King of Pentacles, I do believe. This is stability. You've gained some sort of stability. A bright idea, a business. Something is bringing in, is improving your finances because you cut something or someone out. Could have been this High Priestess in the reverse. Or somebody who just wasn't in touch with their higher consciousness, which is what you did in this break. And somebody chose to stay stuck and use spite and malice against you. High Priestess in the reverse. Wow. Here she goes. High Priestess in the reverse. All right, let's see. Let's see what the King of Buds is. The King of Buds upright has it all under control, and his appearance indicates that your financial and material circumstances might be about to take a turn for the better. Note the profusion of growth inside his crown. It reflects wealth and success, as well as the confidence to pull off your dreams. A brand new idea. You're pulling off your dreams. You got this High Priestess in the reverse that can pull off your dreams. You cut this person off. This is somebody this is an energy vampire. This is an energy vampire. Who's feeding off of your energy? What's the High Priestess in the reverse? Let's see. The High Priestess is using her womanly wisdom to warn you that you might be about to take a wrong turn and listen to questionable advice rather than your own intuition. Somebody listened to some questionable advice about trying to take your idea. She may also be telling you it's time to let a long-held secret out of the bag. Ooh. This King of Buds is about to let the secret out the bag. Or this High Priestess in the reverse is about to tell the truth about this King of Buds, who was trying to steal your ideas. What is going on here? Let's get one more for the collective. This is longer than what I expected, guys. Ooh, the Queen of Buds. Stop playing. If you guys thought you lost something, you most certainly did not. Five of Cups in the reverse. This is a recovery of some sort. Or Five of Bongs, I think that is. Let's see what the Queen of Bonds is. This is a union. The Queen always brings with her some seriously strong maternal energy. And this one's no exception. She symbolizes generosity, nurturing, security, and safety, and reminds us, where am I? To take care of our own home lives, including finances and material holdings. She's also no slouch when it comes to indicating fertility and other good things on the family front. And somebody was trying to cause family problems. And now you have this new idea that's bringing in some sort of stability. And somebody seeing how fertile you are. Or this King of Buds, this king has it all under control, and his appearance indicates that your financial and material circumstances might be about to take a turn for the better. Note the profusion of growth. Yeah, somebody tried to, this High Priestess tried to get in the way of this connection. She was trying to steal your idea, now if this isn't a twin flame connection for you, for most of you it is, that's what it is. But if it isn't, this is you uniting the dark and the light within, dark and light. Okay, this person wasn't able to do that. You did this when you set away in this Four of Swords. You took some sort of a pause, some sort of a rest. You got this brand new idea. You spoke about this brand new idea, it causes conflict somewhere else. Somebody's envious and jealous because their time is up. Contemplation time. They've been sat down. They got to think about what they've done. It's right in the middle here. This High Priestess is now about to spill the beans about somebody trying to steal some sort of an idea or keep this union apart. Or somebody's spilling the beans about this High Priestess. All right, let's see. This is the Queen of Pentacles is the same as the Queen of Buds. So let's see what the Queen of Pentacles says here. Queen of Pentacles, meaning kindness. The affectionate, generous woman is the wise helper we all want in our lives. Somebody wants you in their life because you're a wise helper. I did see somebody asking, or you being like a wise counsel. A lover of nature, home, and her family. She is practical, down to earth, As the Yule card in the reading, the Queen shows you that now is the time to focus on key tasks and spend your money wisely. An additional meaning is that an influential woman at work supports your career. Keywords: generosity, fertility, money, comfort, love, nature, children, and animals. Advice: be hands-on, get involved, give practical help, and share your knowledge with those who need it. You're some sort of a wise counsel, and this is helping you create some sort of financial stability in your life. And somebody's got to sit and think about what they've done, because maybe they were trying to take that financial stability from you by keeping you away from your higher consciousness, uniting your Queen and King of Buds within. All right, let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is about. Hangman in the reverse. Somebody's not confused anymore. Somebody's seeing something clearly about a decision they're needing to make. Yeah, choosing self. This could be you. You're seeing something clearly now. You could have been stuck on a connection. A soulmate connection could have been very significant for you. But there was a lot of loss here. There was a lot of betrayal. Somebody lied to you. You're transitioning away from whatever this is. Yeah, the Chariot. Let's see. This is movement forward, success for you. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Or the 10 of Bongs. I'll read them once I pull them, guys. With the Queen of Bongs in the reverse, on the bottom of the deck. So somebody is very jealous. And the Magician, you manifested all of this. And somebody's like, how the heck did you do it? Because they don't have the power. High Priestess in the reverse, but you do, Empress. You do. You're the Empress. You're the fertile one. You're the abundant one. Somebody now has to give you the flowers because, yeah, you're getting some sort of an offer. It's completion for you. It could be a reunion for some of you. All right, let's see. Where's the little booklet? Where are you? Hangman in the reverse. It opens straight up to the to the Emperor. So somebody trying to take some sort of control of a situation. The Hangman, or in this case, the hanging weed plant. I'm reading the upright. Means transformation, possibility, and patience. As one thing transitions to another, life can feel a little stagnant, but this time it's important. The plant is curing, drying. Sacrifice and patience now mean rewards down the line, reversed. The Hangman card reminds us of the perils of hanging on to something too tightly. Yeah, so you were holding on to something a bit too tightly. Or somebody was holding on to your finances somehow a little too tightly. Whether it be our past, our expectations, or potential outcomes, a shift of perspective may be needed to get unstuck. And that's what you did. You unstuck yourself. You changed your perspective. Somebody didn't want you to believe that you can provide for yourself. And so they created scenarios where you couldn't provide for yourself, or it looked like you couldn't provide for yourself, or you felt like you couldn't provide for yourself. But bottom of the deck is this Empress. So you, in this hiatus moment, in this Four of Pikes energy, you became the Empress. And somebody's upset about that. Somebody's jealous, somebody's angry. You've outdone someone. You've outshunned someone. Oh, you embarrassed someone. That's what it is. You've embarrassed someone. Why can't I find the bongs? Come on. Where are the bongs? Here we go. The 10 of Bonds, upright. It's kind of like being ripped in the best way possible. We're talking prosperity, security, peace, and harmony radiating through your very being. That balance and sensible being wafts outward to your relationships. Honest, loving communication deepens commitment and understanding. And you're on fire with all that. Oh God. And you're creating so much jealousy because somebody's seeing you do this. You're not stagnant anymore. Maybe at one point you were, and you were holding on to something too tightly. Maybe the fear of being successful. Maybe you feared being successful. The balance and sense of well-being wafts outward to your relationships. Yeah, so now you're balanced. And you're feeling ripped in the best way possible. We're talking prosperity, security, peace, and harmony radiating through your very being. And that creates magic. Yeah. So you're in this Queen of Pentacles status, and somebody tried to steal your King of Pentacles so that you wouldn't get there. Well, twists and turns, right? Because I don't think that's your person anyway. Magician. Spread before the magician are the spoils of each tarot suit, buds, bongs, pipes, and joints, each representing 4 elements of all of which the magician will harness to create the elusive 5th element, the breath of gods. That's a sign for you to take action to. Creativity and transformation are key here. Decisions to be made. Commit to your passions. Time to turn insight and self-knowledge into action. Smokers and tokers can be movers and shakers, as we already know. So you move and you shook, and you created this balance, this prosperity, this peace, this joy. I love this. You realize, like, what? I'm the shit. I can do this. I don't need this King of Buds. I'm the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. All right, let's see what this 9 of Pentacles is. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Please leave me a like if you do. 9 of Pentacles. Here you go. 43 minutes. Okay. Now is meaning gratitude. Now is the time to treat yourself to some leisure and luxury. After some hard work. After a pause. After conflict. Family problems. Having your king stolen. Dealing with a High Priestess in the reverse who's jealous and envious, spiteful, and filled with malice. Now you can enjoy some luxury and leisure. Furnishing your home, tending your garden, indulging in your favorite pursuit, or otherwise spending on yourself, as you'll be rich in both time and money. You love your home, so you may redecorate, rearrange, bake, and invite others to share your relaxed, comfortable space. Keywords: luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. Advice. Devote time and money to your interests and your home. You can be the center of your world and appreciate all good things in life just now. So you're grateful. And you're tending to the things in your home so that way you can receive people in your home. Entertain people. Show your home off. Show off your work. You can relax now. Luxury, leisure time. You're grateful. So you're in this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Devil. So a toxic connection that you broke free from. You broke the codependency on. Yeah, this took a long time and you had to really reevaluate the situation, and it could have caused some sort of fears, or this is just was tapping into some childhood wounds, subconscious stuff. All right, let's see two more for this. The Nine of Pentacles. Twice. So you broke free from this devil twice? All right, so you did this a few times. Because somebody kept doing the same thing. Somebody kept having immature messages, conversations, false starts. Somebody couldn't make a decision, so you did. And Judgment. Yeah, somebody couldn't make a decision, so you did. They were toxic, though. Whatever this was. And you're very grateful. You're happy that you've cut your losses with this devil, this toxic energy, whatever this was that was holding you back. You're in a new partnership. You're going to be getting a new partnership if you're not in one already. So let's see what the devil is. So you're in luxury, leisure. Why? Guard your eyes. The devil is turning a bright light on situations rife with temptation, negativity, destruction, obsession, and greed. Nine of Pentacles. It could be a very greedy energy in the reverse. That's what you were dealing with. Somebody who was trying to steal your ideas. Somebody who thought that by stealing your King of Pentacles, they'd be able to have this life of leisure. The devil, okay, yeah. That might sound like a bad trip. Oh, and you're having a bliss. Oh, what did it say? What type of a trip you were having? A great trip. I can't remember, but you're having a great trip. Somebody's having a really bad trip for being codependent in your energy. But this card encourages you to see things as they are. If you'll pardon the rather rude intrusion, it's time to get back to inhaling some righteous perspective and remembering your true spiritual nature. This is the devil. Who tried to break into the masculine. I can't make it up. Look, they tried to break into the masculine. And they tried to break into the feminine too, but they couldn't take from the feminine. But they were able to take from the masculine. They were able to take from the masculine. This high priestess in the reverse. So you broke codependency from someone. You gained your time and leisure. Somebody stayed stuck with the devil. Now they're making a judgment call about doing what you did, and somebody's upset. This King of Pentacles, but again, Two of Cups at the bottom. It says that you already have something here. You already have a connection. Nine of Pentacles. Y'all still with me, family? I hope so. Oh my gosh. What am I looking for? Oh, buds. That's why I'm looking for pentacles. If this is not pentacle deck. Alright, here we go. You've worked hard. It's like sneaking up on you. It snuck up on somebody here. You've worked hard and the bud of your labor is copious. You've earned the right to feel content, independent, and safe. This might be a good sign to pour some love and care into any and all plants you might be growing. Light up. Get you some serenity and enjoy some guilt-free relaxation. That's what somebody wants. They want to light up. But they want to light up from this King of Pentacles stash. Or this Empress stash. Who's toxic. So somebody's making a judgment call. Somebody's realizing it. They don't want to. I don't want to be a player no more. That's what I just heard. Alright, the Judgment card acknowledges that changes is on the horizon. But that first, the past must be dealt with once and for all. Yep. Upright, this card indicates a clear conscience. You don't have anything to fear from karma. You've turned in, turned on, and done it right. You broke away from this. But now somebody's wanting to break away too. Somebody's wanting to break away too from this High Priestess in the reverse. Because you got Nine of Pentacles twice. Unless you broke away from this devil twice. I feel like somebody's mirroring you. But they're going to be finding you in something new. Oh my gosh, this is like soap opera. Oh wait, let's read the sun. Let's read the sun. So it's the happiest card in the entire deck, but it's also the only major arcana in the entire read. No, well, yeah. There we have 2 here, 3, 4, 5. 5 explaining why we got to this happiness. All right, let's see. The sun. 2 mer children, a boy and girl, play together in an underwater garden as sunlight illuminates their beautiful world. They reach toward the sun as if acknowledging its healing light and power to regenerate. No predators threaten the children's peace, and the ocean fish around them swim without fear, comfortable and protected in their idyllic surroundings. Somebody is watching you being bliss and protected with no predators anymore, because there was a predator. You had 2. You had 2 predators. 2 sharks. When somebody's seeing you swim with no sharks, you could have broken codependency with 2 freaking devils. No predators threaten the children's peace. The ocean fish around them swim without fear, comfortable and protected in their idyllic surroundings, meaning happiness. This is a joyful, positive card that predicts happiness and a time for well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful lately, the sun is a welcome sign that the pressure will end and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your inner child doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. So you're doing whatever the hell you want. Is bringing you fulfillment and it's bringing you money because you're doing what you love. You're doing what makes you happy. You're not being forced into doing something, which is what they wanted to do with this swords energy, creating conflict and stuff. Somebody wanted you to stay. Remember, they didn't want you to retreat. I mean, they wanted you to retreat. So they were forcing you to do something you didn't want to do. The sun is welcome. It's okay. If life has been stressful lately, the sun is a welcome sign that The pressure will end and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your inner child doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, and you find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures you and inspires you. The sun favors creative pursuits too, so you may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now, which will flourish. Keywords: growth, children, joy, protection, holidays, success, contentment. Appreciate your deserved, this is your advice, appreciate your deserved success as this special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. You did it. You won. You won. You made some sort of a judgment call. You broke away from the darkness and you are now in the light. But there's somebody that's jealous and envious about it. Because you might be pulling somebody towards you. But I don't think that you are interested in this person anymore. I feel like when this person comes around, you're going to be somewhere else with that Two of Cup energy. Let's talk about this Sun card. The Hierophant. What's this? The Six of Swords. The Knight of Joints in the reverse. Somebody can't take inspired action anymore. Somebody's been halted. Contemplation time. They're needing to sit and watch, think about what they've done. Timeout corner. Nine of Cups. Watch you receive your wish fulfillment and be in this happiness and bliss and this childlike energy. You and your children protected with no predators around you anymore, because you've made a judgment call to pull away from these devil energies that were trying to tap in and steal and energy siphon from you. Yeah, it was pretty overwhelming. But now somebody's overwhelmed. Now somebody's overwhelmed, but be careful because they might want to project that energy onto you. But there are no predators in sight, so who cares, right? Cleanse your energy. Ten of Swords. I told you, you're done. Finished. Ten of Swords. Pulling away. There's somebody that wants to come back around. Eight of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to spin the block. All right, let's see what this happiness and joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Hierophant. Upright. While a more traditional reading might focus on religious orthodoxy, the pot smoker's takeaway may be more about recognizing the drive for a higher path or purpose. You recognize you have a higher purpose. And this is what's going to cause some wish fulfillment. So whatever these people wanted you to focus on wasn't what you wanted to focus on anyway. Whatever these people had going, it wasn't what you wanted to be a part of anyway. Because you recognized you had a drive for a higher path and purpose. We're talking self-realization and spiritual development. That's what you chose. That's where your path and your journey was leading you. The Hierophant represents institutions and traditional values. And you gave up on some sort of a traditional value to go on your wish fulfillment, to follow your happiness. You closed this out. So let's see the Nine of Wands. What an embarrassment of riches. What? A dream come true even. Bonds and bud as far as the eyes can see. This card is about dreams fulfilled, prosperity, joy, happiness. You've struggled to get here and you earn this moment of mellow satisfaction. This is like God rewarding you with this reading, air signs. God is simply telling you, you have been put through the ringer, but it was an initiation, my loves. It was an initiation. We needed you to tap into your magical power, your magical gifts. We needed you to get into your Hierophant energy, because you're a spiritual advisor here. You needed to tap in to that higher consciousness and close this shit out that was not serving your highest good and wasn't, first of all, wasn't allowing you to chase what you really wanted. Your Nine of Cups. And now you're rich. What does it say here? An embarrassment of riches. What? All right, let's see what this 10 of Pipes is. This has been a lovely reading, guys. Ten of Pipes. Well, something big has happened. Things may feel irreparable right now, but the destruction you see around you was a long time coming. And a necessarily inevitably difficult ending to pave the way for bright new beginnings in time. Bright new beginnings. In time, you'll understand why things were so. So you clean house. You cleaned house. Now somebody's feeling like this is irreparable. You're too happy, you're too connected, you're too tapped in, you're too embarrassed with riches. They wanted to embarrass you with something else by taking your King of Buds or whatever that was. And you had another purpose the whole time. The whole time you weren't even supposed to be focused on any of it. Even though you felt like, you know, maybe you had finances tied with this person, children tied with this person, whatever this was here, this King of Buds, Queen of Buds, whatever that was that this High Priestess got in the way of, was not what you were supposed to be doing anyway. This was a heck of a read. Let's get some spirit animal on this before we close out. Spirit, I will not take any reversals on this. Let's give it to the collective the way they need to hear it. Please let me know if you guys resonated with this at all. This is a wonderful read here, guys. You are going to be embarrassed with riches here. Somebody's going to be embarrassed with humiliation. Excuse me. Whoever this is... Whoever this is does not want you to use your voice. You're some sort of a advocate, as I said, a wise counsel. They don't want you to do that. Let's get it. Now it's the lucky time, Rabbit Spirit. What are we talking about? Fertility. You're birthing something here. You are very fertile at this time. If you don't want to have any children, I suggest that you protect yourself if you're in childbearing ages. But yeah, this is fertile energy. Freedom is yours. After you're breaking free, liberated from something here, you realize that there was something really weird going on with this. I said no reversals, right? Well, with this End Spirit in the reverse, you realize there was something weird here. Something kooky in this situation, this group dynamic. Or somebody's seeing that they're wanting to, somebody's wanting to pop a baby in you, man. But they can't think light on their feet. Why? Because they're weighed down with responsibilities. They're weighed down with a High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody who's spiteful, malice, jealous. I did say somebody was jaded, and somebody said, you're going to do what? You're going back to who? Somebody did not learn from the past. They did not trust in the magic. And now it's time for them to go for a deep dive, whether they like it or not. You got to sit in this. You got to sit in it. Because now somebody wants to come forward. Somebody was not able to be you. Because you know your worth. I can't make it up. You know your works, Skunk Spirit. They weren't able to do it. They were trying to act as if. Yeah, trying to act as if. But these people were... This person is not a generous spirit. Could be a Leo in the reverse. We did see Leo twice. Yeah, this was not love. And this person is now alone. Because they did not trust in the divine detours. And so the abundant universe will not provide. Like, period. That was amazing. If you like the way that I read and you enjoyed this reading at all, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, become part of the family. Love to have you here, cousins. I will see you guys in the next read. Air signs. Peace, blessings, namaste.